Whoops, I forgot to actually be live. Okay, let me do the stuff. Ah, get all this freaking... For you, you're a sketchbook. I need you. Can't lose you again. Happened once. Got very worried. Speaking of things I should be worried about, I am working on something I should not be while live, on the off chance that something happens. Like a glitch could happen. That's gonna be happening. And my screen could swap to Clip Studio right now, and I would be banned. Probably part of the whole revamp thing that I've been working on, which I explained last stream in very low amounts of detail. So yeah, definitely working on that. Let me just save this and get it out of the way so I can actually put something on the screen. So yeah, I can talk now. Voice has come back a bit, and my cough is not incessant. Although I would attribute that more likely to the fact that I am on so many types of cough suppressant. Not really. I don't think you're supposed to mix them. It's not like a cocktail. Although, I'm pretty sure I am on so many menthol lozenges with what to soothe my throat with, that if I were to be breathalyzed in public, I would be arrested. Yeah, there's a lot going on there. I looked it up too. Apparently, menthol does register as alcohol in a breathalyzer, so that's pretty cool. Love to hear that. I should probably mute those, or try. I don't know. They still happen pretty frequently. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was opening up this so I could put something on screen. Here we go. Yeah. Is the NSFW off screen? It is! Okay, good. Which one is Clip Studio? There you are. I gotta make sure it's not there. I should actually... Maybe I should... my Goblin Hardy looks pretty sick. And I don't mean radical. I mean his eyes, they don't look well. I don't think they're supposed to be that jaundiced either. But I should add like a little... maybe like a snot bubble? No, that's too grotesque. But Mario did it on the old N64. Or was that the DS version? Doesn't matter. Point is, if Nintendo can do it, I can probably do it and get away with it. Of course, Nintendo's done a lot of things that I don't think I would want to get away with, like in putting a man essentially into indentured servitude for the rest of his life. Talked about that on stream before. Freaking dude hacked into their something or other. And they basically just said, you now owe us more money than you will ever make across a dozen lifetimes. Have fun! It's like, oh, that's very cool of you, Nintendo. You know he can't even pay that back. So that's very awesome. Thank you, Dystopian Corporation, Corporatist Society. Very cool. I love when they do stuff like that. And they're just like, well, you can't literally do anything about it. Nope. Nintendo could just own a man, essentially, and we can't do anything. Also, I ended stream and I noticed this guy had an extra finger and nobody told me. Now this finger is not accusatory of this guy, it's accusatory of you guys, the chat. How dare you. I was over here looking like an AI algorithm generating extra fingers out of nowhere. And it wasn't even, like, hastily done either. I articulated the joints, and nobody talked to me about, hey, why does that dude got 6 fingers? Are you guys even paying attention? Because I'm not, apparently. So I need somebody to back me up, for crying out loud. Don't you know I'm stupid? Don't you know I'm ill? In my time of need? You would leave me on the day of my daughter's wedding? What the hell hell is a birth wedding? Something I hope I am never privy to, I'm sure. Sounds like something the British royals would do back in the day. Just figure out you're betrothed early. She's probably already in the same house as you. Bing! Zinger! Royal family incest joke. Every time. They can't even fight back. Because it's true, and also most of them are deceased. I was starting to think, though, maybe there is something to this whole royal bloodline shtick. When Queen Izzy was going on for like 1 billion years, you know? Maybe she do got that Sekiro dragon's blood. Makes you immortal or whatever. What if she did die and then just like got back up full on Sekiro style? That'd be crazy. Why did I make myself draw a sword at this angle? And at this hour of the day, which is like my midnight or whatever. Let's see. 8-hour shift, usually work 9 to 5. So if my 7:30 is equivalent to 5 p.m. and it is now hold on, I'm doing math. Everyone brace yourselves. So 7, you got 5 of that would be noon. Noon 30 approximately. 6 hours would be 1:30. So let's see, 6.5. No, just 6 hours from 5. It's about my 11 p.m.-ish. I'm not really gonna tune out the fine details on that. I've already expended all of my glycogen in my brain. It's gone. I'm sick, dang it. Give me a break. And another lozenge. I'm getting turned off of these little menthol-filled bastards. Oh boy. I think you would have to eat about 14,000 of them to get any sort of what I would call a buzz from them. But I don't even know. I've never tried to get drunk off menthol lozenges or cigarettes. Could you do that? I hope not. Somebody probably has. Knowing the human limits, could definitely do it. Depending on what's in them, you can get the shits. Oh, I don't even know. I just, what are they? Ricolas? I almost said Ricola. Like it was cola from a guy named Rick. I would never consume that. Also, hello, Garen. How are you doing? Welcome. Don't mistake my yawning for exhaustion. I'm just so content with my physical health right now. But I'm at ease. That's what it is. I've never been better. Just doing mining in Minecraft, that's like one crucial component of the game from what I gather. Good to hear it there. I gotta move this stick. Looking for diamonds. Ain't that just the way? Are you doing the strat? You doing the strip mining strat? Where you go down to that certain elevation? You probably know the deal. I don't gotta explain it to you, but you know, you start digging in corridors that are... You put 2 blocks in between each 1x2 hallway that you can walk down. I used to do that a lot. It was an exercise in futility because it almost never worked. Even though it's supposed to. Yep, I never got that strategy to work for me. I think it's just RNG right now. Or by this point. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, it's classic. Old, reliable strategy. Supposedly. If you're to believe YouTubers. And you shouldn't. You have to be on the right levels. I thought I was. I don't remember the elevations on hand, but at the time I for sure did. I wasn't just doing it blindly. I think at that level, what I mainly found was a bunch of those underground little mine systems, what with the wood and the spiders. You know, the worst thing you could find under there. They changed them over the updates? Oh, that sucks. I knew them at the time, though. Now I for sure don't. If they change stuff, unforgivable. The mine shafts, yes, those things. Screw those. Little spawner rooms. Skeletons and stuff. Zombies. I don't think this is how this would work. Hold on, I gotta fix this. What the hell? Let me just freaking figure out perspective again. For like the 8th time this year. Garo, I have an announcement you might like to be privy to. I made it yesterday, even though I wasn't speaking on a microphone. I typed it out in chat to some other people who also might have been interested in it. Hold on. We're also in the chat at the time. What's up? I have decided that I am going to release and revamp. First of all, I'm going to revamp the secret account, that one that I've talked about. And then when I get affiliate, I'm going to release it. I'm going to reveal it. Everyone's going to be privy to. You can all go look at it. And then that'll be good for, I assume, somebody. Oh boy, it's actually why I have 41 followers. Proof was in here and I said this and then he came back with an alt account. Within seconds, it was impressive to watch and witness. And a little frightening. But the man gets what he wants. Don't make promises. I mean, it's not that hard to uphold. I just gotta leak an account that I made and already have. And press the easiest promise to deliver on of all time. One that I already have everything set up for. Easy. Overpromise, underdeliver? I don't even gotta do that. Crash thing. Oh no. Oh no. This feels like what Proof did, but something much worse is gonna... How do you even do that? Frogs got bones in their fingers? I don't think your frog got bones in their fingers. You're like Galaxy Frog. I ain't seen no bones when I was drawing them hands. What you even got in there? You got stars and shit? I ain't seen no stars with no bones. Explain yourself. You thought I was your advertising department before? Oh, Christ. You gotta give me like a second to revamp the account. I have a couple things up there right now, but I would like at least a few. It's an arbitrary number, but it's better than a couple, you know? I was actually working on one while stream was in the starting soon screen, and I should not have done that, because if anything glitched out, and or if I accidentally switched to another screen, I would probably be banned right now, as long as I'd have to delete the VOD, to say the least, like immediately. But there was some stuff on screen. I just have to never, ever open it on stream, of course. Where is this dude's... Oh, there it is. What? Time, but you will make affiliate. Yeah, I'm working on it. I think it'll be more fun to release it in time anyway. I mean, my goal is to get you there by the end of the year. You have a goal for me? I don't even have goals for myself. Except for the webcomic, which is to make it. I don't really have a by the end of the year goal anymore because I keep adding pages, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. If the project keeps growing in scope because I like stuff that I'm adding to it, then so be it. What does this man's sword look like? I've been zooming in and out trying to remember. Open, says me. Where is his sword? Where the hell is it? Give me your blade, sir. I am going to wig out. Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna hide the screen for a sec, just the one little thing second, because there's words, and I don't think I've showed these ones before. Let me just take a look. Okay. Oh, he's got that one. Okay. This will be interesting. Alright, let's fix that. I remember now. Have your eyes back, you fool. Alright, so he's got like a cute little design on his little sword. He's got a little thing on his crossguard there. I think that's what this is called. What layer am I on? I should be on this one. Or this one. No, this one. No, this one. Yes. Yes. Okay, that's more like what he had in the previous page. Continuity, everybody. Make your character reference sheets. Don't do what I do, which is to say not do the things. Gara, while I'm here, do you have anything you would like to see on the secret account? I'm just getting, you know what I should do? I should ask everybody that. That way when the account comes, when the time comes for it to be revealed, I'll have stuff on there that I can post. It'll be of direct relevance. It'll be like a community thing. My character reference sheets. What I like to see? Yeah, what would you like to see? You got a character in mind? Anything? I've been mainly doing fan art of properties, if that gives you any indication. You could just name anything. Yolp. How do I do this? You get this. This needs to be large. Anyone, anything. Not a real person, obviously. I'll have to think on that for a minute. Yeah, fair enough. I ain't drawing no real people. That's a social faux pas. I also don't know if I can draw furries yet, so that is also a faux pas on my part. And a double entendre. And maybe even an innuendo. I'm just a very good linguist. Rude? What do you mean, rude? I gotta draw this smooth. I got my Anthro, I'm gonna boycott. I'm just not good at it. I'm just not good at it. I don't draw them. Sometimes, though, I'd be looking at Crystal the Fox, and I'm just like, I ain't, but... you know, I ain't. But, like, if I was, I could, but I'm not. But I could. Lack of representation? Yeah, I know. Well, listen, but what representation Anthros do get, they get from the freaking masters, the upper echelon of artists in our society. Furry artists are godlike. We all know this. How does it happen? I don't know. It's so consistent. I don't know how they do it so good. So often, many of the times, like, oh, this is a great artist. What do they do for their personal work? Oh! They draw wolf boners. Awesome. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just crazy how often it happens. Or birds. When people get into, like, the bird stuff, that's when I'm just like, I don't even know what's going on anymore. Over here drawing anatomically accurate cloacas? You've lost me. I can't follow this anymore. I feel like I'm learning more than I am looking at a picture that's supposed to be arousing. Yes. Interesting. The function. Oh, wow. Is that how that functions? Interesting. You're killing all my personas. I'm not doing anything. They are thriving without me. At least you could draw amphibians. I can now. Actually was pretty... I think I used to draw like a lot of frogs, just like photorealistic ones, because I think I found them very interesting when I was using pen and ink to sort of replicate. Just like they have such a unique skin texture. They're not quite scaly like lizards. They're not quite, you know, as I don't even know what you would call human skin. It's like dull compared to them. Amphibians, they're very like shiny. So I was very interested in trying to sort of like communicate that texture. Saying is you need people to pay you to go furry. Isn't that always how it goes? No one just becomes furry for free. Which is ironic because fur-free almost sounds exactly like the word furry. Alright, let's merge like all these 50 line art layers. I've been having a bad habit where I subdivide all my line art layers like I'm doing a coloring layer, and it's just getting really out of hand sometimes. But it does help, so it's like, pros and cons. Nah, I don't like that. I gotta figure out how to do better stuff. These action lines. I still haven't settled on how I want to do those consistently. I don't know if I ever will. Well, I just hope so. I wish I could just do what Kentaro Miura and Inoue do, which is they just... Literally every line is comprised of 50 other lines or 100 other lines going in a certain direction, and it just works. And they could just do something like this, and it would convey so much motion, and it would look sick. I can't do it. I don't know how they do that. Masters of their craft, those gentlemen. Alright, let's flip this and see if we can move on from this panel. It looks nice. Ooh, that looks pretty good, actually. I like that compositionally. And there'll be like a word bubble here or something. Maybe here. I don't know where the sound effect's gonna go. Somewhere in the negative space, obviously. Alright, what do we got on this page? 1, 2 panels. Let's do... Should we do the simple panel first or the hard panel first? I'm gonna let you decide while I drink water. Yo. Hydro, homie. Ugh. Do the difficult one? Ah, oh, damn it. That's the one I didn't want to. Shit. Alright, fine. And will you feel more accomplished? How dare you appeal to my sensibilities of trying to feel like I did something today? Alright, let's block them in. I mean, I'm gonna get both of them done today regardless. That I know for sure. What time is it? Yeah, I got like 2 hours. That'll be easy. I have decided, though, for the future chapters, I am probably going to be switching to this legendary line art brush, because for some reason, it just works so much easier with the fill bucket tool. I don't know why. Let's try to draw a similar circle here. We'll just fill it with some, I don't know, some orange. Whoops, I gotta hide these, and then we'll do that. Like, look at that, that looks awful. But then I go here, boop, it's like so clean. Like, what? They're both textured pencil brushes, but this one looks freaking sick. This one's got all this little, ew, what is, ew, it's all over. It looks like a little pustule, like a little virus that's like the one inside of my lungs right now. So yeah, I'm going to be using the legendary line art brush because for some reason this brush is just freaking dope with it. It gives me all the texture that I like without all of the freaking garbage artifacting that this one causes. So I'm going to be doing that. Maybe in chapter 3. I think it's, yeah, chapter 3 is when I can start doing. Some unsettling news has cropped up in the gaming community. For me, anyway, specifically, this is unsettling news. It's actually also good news, but also unsettling news. People are suspecting that because of a rating that came out, that the mystery Capcom game that has been teased by them for like a year, supposed to release by March, is actually not Monster Hunter, and is instead Dragon's Dogma. Now that would suck. Mainly because I assumed Dragon's Dogma was still super far away from being finished in its development cycle. And Monster Hunter's anniversary is in March, so like, what? Why would it not be that? I just want new Monster Hunter. Like a big one, not a handheld one. Rise is okay, but like, give me that next installment. I want to see the power of my PC. You know, I don't think I think the most graphically intense game that I've played on this PC is Overwatch 2. Which is really the same graphical engine as Overwatch 1, if we're being honest with ourselves. And that was only because my friends played it, so I played it with them for a bit. I think his helmet needs to be taller in this panel. Do I need to do that? My friend was even like, have you even played like a realistic looking game on your PC? And I was like, no. I don't think I own one. I don't own any freaking Call of Duties. I don't even know what games look realistic these days. Minecraft with ray tracing. It's like I'm in real life. If only it was real. When is Sword Art Online gonna happen? I was told that Nerve Gear was gonna exist by 2023 when I looked it up when I was 13. Or whatever, whenever that show came out. And here I am, in 2023, in a Nerve Gearless world with no prospect of it on the horizon. I'm so upset. Depends on the games you have. I literally have no realistic video game. I know there's like a benchmark site you can use. They use all sorts of stuff on that one. I think they were using Elden Ring and like GTA, but those don't look realistic per se. Elden Ring is just demanding because it's open world and, to be honest with you, poorly optimized at times. Especially when it first launched on PC. Because Japan, or at least Japanese video game developers, still do not understand how to make games for the computer, it would seem. They'll figure it out one day. I mean, Atlas literally just figured out how to put Persona on the computer. Hey, we can do that? And it prints money? Crazy. We should have done this years ago. Yeah. You should have. Reference? Oh no, the font color, one sec. Alright. Something tells me I will receive an updated reference momentarily. So I will not even look at it. I will not even dignify it with a response or a glance. I spit upon this failed reference. I missed. That's on the floor. I'm gonna have to clean that later. Do you think people got spittoons in certain sizes so that it produced a certain note when they spit into them? back in the Old West. Like, if you were spitting in a spittoon, I demand my spittoons ring at a resonant C sharp. Ping! And it's like, oh, that's nice. Ooh. Poetic. You wouldn't want to, like, spit in a spittoon and then have it be one of those notes that just sounds like you're supposed to have, like, another note follow after it. Like, I don't even know what an example would be, but you see it in music all the time. It's beep, beep, and then you get, like, that, like, the second note is the resolving one. I'm sure it was more how much use it would get, maybe. It's not blinding anymore? Alright, let me look. I'm just gonna look for my own personal benefit. Alright, there we go. Alright, yeah, thank you. Those are very clear. Whoops. Well, I appreciate clarity above all else. In all aspects of my life, except for shower curtains. The more opaque those are, the better, in my opinion. What's the point of a clear shower curtain? Have you ever noticed that? Why do most showers go for, like, the translucent kind of thing? Or, like, the foggy, transparent kind of effect? Wouldn't you just want it to be solid? Is it to make the shower feel bigger? I bet it's to make the shower feel bigger. It's like when hotels put mirrors on the walls. So that it makes the room look double its size. Well, who's going to see you? Ideally, no one, but the fact of the matter is, with a transparent shower curtain, the odds are literally just 100% higher that someone would see me naked than if I had an opaque shower curtain. I was getting through so you could see in the shower. Just put a light in the shower. I know that's a horrible idea, and you're probably right. That is almost exactly, I'm sure, the reason is a lighting thing as well. This is why I'm not an architect. I have no freaking idea. I would design that entire shower with an opaque door or like a sliding door or curtain and then not even see the problem until I turn the lights on and try to take a shower at like 9 p.m. and the sun's down and it would just suck. I'd be like, now I get it. Hello, Magpie. Welcome. Welcome, Magpie. How's it going? I used to be sick, but now I used to, but I still am, but I used to be too. Mitch Hedberg. Not a joke that he said, but almost a joke he said. Maybe a shower in the dark helps with dysphoria. I can see that. When I'm alone showering in the dark. That's a Joji song, right? No, it's not. I know it's not. Magpie, what are you up to? Are you at work now? Every time I ask, you say like something like about a project or not being on one. What's the status? On a project? Off a project? I must know. Working okay, nice. Got it right this once. Me too, sort of. I'm doing side hustles. I should draw this guy in the foreground so I know how much I'm obscuring right now. This guy is looking like slim. Hold on, you gotta bulk up, my cardinal dude. Freaking, you ain't got that hourglass figure, although your armor would like to prove otherwise, it looks like. In advertising your NSFW account, you're going to want to become an 18 plus. Where? On Twitch? I don't know if I'll advertise it on Twitch. I can't get flagged for just talking about it, right? Yeah, alright. I thought I was already. Guess not. Well... Projects. This work situation is the weird in-between. Freelancing and employment. Yeah, sounds like it. I just decided to work retail because nobody would hire me for graphic design. Because the job market sucks. Corporations are parasites, and they try to get by on literally unmanned crews, essentially. And then they just say they're hiring so that they can get the, I think it's like a tax write-off or something for having applications open, quote unquote. You don't mention you're 18 plus anywhere? Interesting. I should do that then. You are correct. Going 18 plus just because of the recent issues in the VTuber community? Recent issues? What's going on now? There's always something stirring up in the VTubers. I mean, I have no reason not to be 18 plus. My webcomic is probably going to feature some pretty 18 plus content. I mean, I'm not going to show it on Webtoon. I'll obviously have to censor it and then put it on, like, I don't know, I guess my own website. I have a job now. I can host my own website for my comic. That's fun. I could do that. I could design it with all the imagery that I want. That'll be cool. Maybe I'll do that. This looks like this pose gives me big energy of that. That meme where the girl is getting chest envy of that really buff guy she's standing next to. It's very funny. That is cool. I think it would be cool. Have you guys seen that meme? It's one of my favorite pictures the internet has ever produced. Hire you for graphic design one of these days? Maybe. I'm honestly probably so out of practice with actual graphic design work. I don't even know if I'd be good at it anymore. I mean, it's kind of like riding a bike in that some of the stuff never leaves you, but I don't know. I haven't made a grid system or a cohesive document with a master document, or a master page, rather. I haven't named any files, anything specific in years. Like, it's ugh. There are some people who are saying they are adults but are not. A VTuber is in the process of being canceled because she's a minor who gets NSFW stuff for her model done. She never told people she was a minor. Yeah, that's rough. She keeps saying I'm 19 next month. She's been streaming as an NSFW content creator for 2 years. Oof. Exposed to yourself. Literally plays yourself at that point. Well, you guys can rest assured I am a withered, ancient, grizzled 23 years old. And you don't gotta worry about me being... I don't even think I had this voice. Oh, 18? Alright, yeah. I don't even think I could lie to you. If I don't think my... Well, I might have had this voice when I was just, like, 18, 16. A minor, rather, you know. I had a pretty deep voice. It's pretty early on. I don't know if it was this deep. Actually, I know I didn't have... it kind of came on quick, too. Getting website stuff done. DM Azure, he's working on getting a website up for the D&D campaign. Interesting. I will keep it in mind. I usually just model all of the webcomic stuff that I do off of Starfish Face. She makes a webcomic called Cast Off that I enjoy. And she is also very active in the... in the realm of teaching people how to promote and create avenues for promoting and actually make their webcomic. She's been a very good resource. There used to be this guy that I would talk about called Walter Osley. He had a few original webcomics that he made, and he was pretty good, but he's like a big NFT guy now, so I don't really feel comfortable talking about him anymore. Very weird. For buying domains and programming, Said I should finish some writing one of these days, but oh well. And after that, I needed to teach myself layout or pay someone to do it, yeah. Writing is hard. Trust me, I know. I started doing it like a year, and I haven't even put out like a chapter of a webcomic. I'm futzing over dialogue forever. And I probably could. I'm like Tarantino if he was bad at writing dialogue. Yes, this line has been immaculately calculated to be a pristine 5 out of 10. Such is the limitations of my poetry and prose. I can be mediocre on command. Don't you even worry about it. Oh god, I have to draw a circle now? Ugh. You guys saw me do that on that website. It was awful. I can't do this. Hold on, this is good enough. Good enough is what we strive to be in the webcomic community. I love watching webcomic creators portray themselves as a webcomic duo. When it's a writer and artist, it's like, you don't even know how lucky you are to have an artist, brother, willing to draw your frankly amateur ideas. Every time I see a writer and artist duo, the art is fantastic and the writing is like, what? What are you in 3rd grade? This is the most bare bones, unintelligible garbage I've ever seen. But as long as you're paying your artist friend to do it for you, I don't think they care. Art is like 90, not 90, like maybe like 80% of a webcomic. It'd be different if there was actually good writing out there. I would attribute more of the success to them. Some people do it right. They're like actual co-creators. They're involved in both parts of the process. At like all times. That seems like a good way to do it if you're going to do a partnership in a webcomic. I just don't buy the whole writer-artist dynamic for webcomics. Specifically because it's such an industry populated by amateurs, myself included. With like an actual comic book, I can see it. They got people on staff that know what they're doing. Sometimes. It's a plan for Azure and I making our dating sim game. Yeah, you could do it in a way that works. For sure. I just don't think webcomics particularly executed well. Most of the time. But co-creation is good. I endorse that no matter the industry. Collaboration, very nice. What's funny is, I guess I'm also just a little bit jaded because like every time I go on the Webtoons subreddit... Oh, sorry. There's like a post that's made by someone who's clearly like 14 years old, being like, I can't pay you, but if our series becomes a hit, you will be entitled to half of the revenue. It's like, you are not worth half of the revenue for your My Hero Academia ripoff that you made in like a week that you haven't even fully thought out. Don't even joke yourself, my dude. It's always the same thing. It's like, I have a superhero series. Here's the idea. The main character doesn't have a power at first. I'm like, you're not even hiding any. What are you doing? What are we doing here? Greenest man. The most masked individual. I have a job opportunity for you. Pays little, but think of these. They're literally exposure people, and they're learning way too early that it works sometimes. Sometimes these artists actually bite, and they're like, yeah, I'm not doing anything right now. I'll draw your stupid idea for literally no pay. It's like, don't encourage them. You're gonna be the reason this kid grows up to be a Silicon Valley CEO and just abuses everybody around him. Bald? How dare you? True. Bald is beautiful mask, don't you know? In fact, it's so beautiful that literally nobody does it on purpose. Unless they are already receding. Yeah, nice try, society. If bald was so beautiful, why aren't we just going bald for the fun of it? Not Baldy has the one hair. I do have the one hair. Frankly, I'm all for going bald. If we would all just commit to it, I would be down for it, you know? But I don't think everybody's as brave as I am. I was bald on purpose for years. You are a pioneer. I see nobody else advocating for this stance and backing up their words. Everyone else is a coward and a liar and a charlatan. I would do it if everyone else was brave enough to join me. But I don't think we are. I don't think we're there yet as a society. Last stretch, my classes end on the next Wednesday. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Nah, I'm queer. I think... I don't know if I could pull... I don't think I could pull it off. I'm too skinny to pull off being bald. You gotta be like, if you're a cis white dude, I think you gotta be jacked to be a baldman. Or at least not, like, what I am, which is to say, abnormally thin. It's true, though, queer people tend to jump right in with hairstyles. That I have heard before. I wonder why that is. Just another means of expression that's more common amongst people who feel that way about their identification. I don't know. I can only speculate because I am so milquetoast and bland. I'm a vanilla man. Vanilla Man. Rated R. Starts Friday. The world's worst horror movie. The white guy fine line between cool bald guy and a skinheaded... Yeah, that's the problem, too. I'm so skinny that if I shaved my head, I would just probably look like a weird racist. And I don't want to look like a weird racist. Those guys suck. How dare they... You know, they're a big problem, too. All these people, those freaking skinheads, they co-opted all of baldness just so they could be absolute dinguses to understate it in the most understated way possible. Fear of all twinks is going bald. It threatens their aesthetic. I do know that for sure. God, man. I don't know. I feel like I would have some sort of Schadenfreude? Oh, freaking no. Just watching a femboy start to go bald. That feels like the ultimate... Oh, man. This guy has no idea what's coming to him. All your Twitter followers are gonna leave. There's nothing you could do about it. They could just probably wear wigs, though. And they probably would. They all want those feathered locks on their fem boys on Twitter. You gotta look like Cloud Strife over there. Call yourself vanilla? Dude, I don't know much about you, but I'm sure you are not vanilla. I mean, demographically speaking, I am straight white guy. That's me. Hi, how are you? I'm sure in terms of, like, other things, I branch out a bit more. I'm not a normie, for crying out loud. Like, let's poop. Ew. I draw NSFW content on Twitter. I'm at least a little bit degenerate. Imagine bald Griffin. That was a very good image that you've conjured into my head. I enjoyed that. I mean, we kind of see that, don't we? We see, what's his name? Is his name Femto? When he's a godman? Femto. Yeah, that's him. It's kind of bald Griffith. And I'll be honest, he doesn't look that bad. Even though it's based on being a white straight cis male, it's based on your kink level? In that case, I got some skeletons in my closet. That's for sure. Full on Eminem. And I ain't cleaning it out. So actually, I'm the anti-Eminem. Those are staying in the closet. You ain't gonna hear about those. Only some of them. But never all of them. I know some of your kinks do. Only a few. Only, like, some of them. And I would argue some of my kinks are, like, generally accepted by people. They're just too afraid to admit it. For example, short stack characters. I will never be afraid to admit that. I've already talked about Midna so much that it's obvious to anyone who's paid attention for half a minute so far. I'm not even going to try to hide that one. I don't think I would have. Does this look right? No, I gotta round this out some more. You know, I'm into the normal stuff, like anybody else. Fish tanks. Having my foot almost run over by a car, but not entirely getting to that point. Dropping my DualShock controller on the floor, that's a really big one for me. Really into that. Happens all the time. So, cannot play stressful video games in the living room, because then the controller will fall on the ground, and that's embarrassing for everyone. You seem, to me, to be a W&M kind of guy. Partner showing up covered in peanut butter. What is W&M? Can you explain that to me? I feel like I have an idea, but I don't know if I have a full idea. This panel should have been done like 20 minutes ago. I just keep thinking about other stuff. Wet and messy. Oh, interesting. I suppose it would depend on the thing. I'm gonna say no to the peanut butter, though. Usually food-based, but mud wrestling falls into it, too. I mean, what kind of good old red-blooded American don't enjoy a good mud wrestling match? I got relatives from Kentucky, so of course that's just in my DNA. I actually have never watched a mud wrestling match in my life, so I don't know. I'll report back to you, I guess. I won't. I will not. Bald Griffith. Oh, I see that in the script, in the link itself. Oh boy, let's look at it. Oh my god, his neck. They did not draw that neck with the level of justice that it required. His neck does not look like... There was probably hair in front of where his neck would be. Whoever drew this neck does not know what necks look like. Do I even want to click that? You don't. Avoid it. Good lord. Do not click on that. The new season of One Punch Man looking good. It looks so bad. What the heck? I just got the mature content pop-up after already looking at it for like a solid minute. He looks like a woman in that picture. I mean, he always looks like a woman. Much to the dismay of people who actually start reading the series and figure out that he's not. Or to the benefit, to the boon of those who were pleasantly surprised. But that's just a sexy dude. Look at that. But then they learn that he sucks. And he's a toxic POS friend. He's so self-centered. He would literally kill everyone he ever knew. Just for a kingdom? Like, what? Whatever, dude. I miss when you and Guts were having homoerotic water splashing sessions with buckets of water. Alright, can you just go back to doing that? That was at least entertaining to watch. Now it's just sad. He looks like... Oh, what? He looks like Jessica Rabbit in that picture? Hold on, I gotta click on it. Are you sure? Or is that the one that you want me to draw? Because I feel like these are disjointed thoughts. As my suggestion, yeah, I was like, hold on. I don't recall it looking like that. Alright, yeah, that I can do. For sure. The bald swordsman? Oh, is this Gatsu? Oh my god. These people. They simply must stop. He looks like something that'd show up in a Dark Souls cutscene. One of them beef jerky looking humanoids. Ah, Ashen One. Hate those old ladies in that game. Freaking absolute scumbags. You will die. Again and again. Shut up. I know I'm playing Dark Souls, you gotta remind me. Otherwise, I'm totally cool with Lady D or any tall ladies. They were checking some guy's search history for using Chat GPT. Who, what? Like in your class? Like right now? Is this happening? Is a crime being committed? Live on stream? Report, Mask, report. I must know. This is awesome. If someone's get caught cheating with ChatGPT in your class right now, we live in a modern society, ladies and gentlemen. Cheating has evolved. Let's go. That's awesome. I hope he gets absolutely destroyed. I can't say I wouldn't do the same, though, if I were still in school. I don't know if I could trust myself. I'm glad I got out of school before technology was good enough for me to even think about doing that. Lady D or any tall ladies or muscle moms. Well, let's put it this way, Garo. Is Jessica Rabbit like your top one? And then the other ones are just alternative suggestions? Because I'll do whichever one. I'm fine with all of these so far. How about you draw one hell of a butler? Yeah, okay. What is one hell of a butler? Oh, yeah, I know this guy. I'm just spitballing. Yeah, I know this man, for sure. I used to watch this show. I never actually finished it. I should go back and do that. It was entertaining. Sebastian, yeah. Jessica Rabbit number 1? Alright, I'll file it away. In my dome space. Sorry, it's a strenuous process to remember anything for me, so you're gonna have to bear with that. And God, it is smoky in this room now. Music! Alright. Well, you don't like my Xenoblade? You don't like my Xeno shits? Fine. More music? Oh, I didn't even do the first one. Oh, the Viners. I love these guys. Good taste. These guys are dope. It good's good. Trust me, I already know this song. Mask is stealing the aux cable. It's true. I need affiliate as soon as possible so I can put him on a point system. I must limit him and his powers. Song's great. Oh man, let's do the. Ooh, should we just play their other one? I love the Spidoru animation. Yeah, that's like I'm sure for almost everyone who's ever heard about these guys, really brought them into my attention for sure. Spidoru is fantastic. When you get affiliate, you will need a bot. Yeah. That's like later though. Is this Vocaloid? Or is this just anime? I can never tell the difference. I can help with that. I would appreciate it when the time comes. I need to hear a syllable. Are you real or fake? Oh yeah, that's Vocaloid. Oh yeah. I think I deduced that one. Which Vocaloid? This doesn't sound like Miku. This is apparently Guchiri. Guchiry. I mean, the link's in the chat. If you don't want me to ham-fistedly explain it. Featuring Flower. I think Guchiri here, if I'm even pronouncing that right, is the composer of the song, and the lyric, I believe the voice bank is Flower, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's what's going on here. I do like how diverse the voice banks in the Vocaloid community have gotten over the years. It's not just Miku or Luca anymore. Ren and Lin. There's a whole bunch of them. I was actually, the one used in Lag Train is interesting because it was made by a little girl, and when they were updating her voice bank, they actually had trouble because she was aging and had a different voice. It was very funny. Nesk could have sent you a cover of a Vocaloid just to throw me off. He would do that. Flower, I was thinking that is a possibility. I don't even know who Flower is. Yoani Haku is my favorite. Let's get a Yoani Haku track. I just looked up Yoane Haku song, and we'll just go whichever one has big views on it. I'm getting better at drawing these armored knights, which is a shame because after this chapter they won't show up for a bit, so I'll have to draw them like later. They'll show up again for sure, but not like it'll be a bit. It'll be a bit of a clip. Actually, I think never mind. They show up pretty shortly soon again. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but whatever. Some of her songs are NSFW. What? That was a song, NSFW. Did she drop a racial slur? Like, what do you mean? I don't care if she says beepus or whatever. Yoane Haku, daughter of White? Oh no, maybe she does drop racial slurs. I'm joking. I doubt that's the case. A song where she talks about getting pregnant. Pregnant. Alright, let's do this one. Is this the pregnant one? Hold on. You know, it is called Daughter of White, so this might be that one. Mask. More of them. Oh god. This is an 8-minute long song. Oh boy. I don't like this tangent, but I can't help it. I gotta fix it, though. Here we go. Wait. I can do that better. Just make the line look correct. There we go. Alright, where's my... we can... I think we'll need another line. This is what I'm doing. I'm subdividing the line art again. Can't help it, it just happens. I'm also subletting my house. Not true. This house is not in the proper state for that kind of thing. Shit. Drawing another circle? Oh boy. I'm getting better at hand poses, I think. Just like ambiently, by way of drawing them more. I haven't even really studied them as reference in a bit, but I'm getting more used to them as a concept, I suppose. Which is nice. It's nice to have something go well for a change. While my body destroys itself trying to get a virus out of it that I probably got vaccinated for, so it's like, what's the deal? More. No, I haven't even played the other two. Oh, that's it? Okay. I do appreciate the aux cord suggestions, though. They help break up my otherwise very video game OST intensive rotation. Yeah, COVID? That sucks. I don't know if it's COVID. But I did get a flu vaccine recently. And my mom said she started feeling sick after the flu vaccine. And maybe she sort of incubated some kind of mega flu. And now I just have to also get it because she has brought it into a state where it can be transmissible. Thanks, Mom. Thank you. I'm pretty sure I only had COVID like when it was blowing up, when it was first becoming popular. I think I had COVID before it was cool, because I did have a pretty bad respiratory infection, like just as the news was breaking that it was becoming a global phenomenon. Flu vaccines are introducing the virus, common to get a little sick, helps increase your antibodies, yeah. So I'm aware that they have a penchant for occasionally causing illness. I feel like that might have happened in this case. I don't know how common it is with flu vaccines in particular to create like an actual strain of the illness within you. I ain't no rocket scientist. You know, they make probiotics as sort of a contrast to antibiotics. Do you think they make pro-bodies in contrast to antibodies? What would that even do? I guess just spit out more virus. So that's probably why they don't have them. Most people think that the vaccine just prevents it. It's just a lower level for your body to fight. Yeah, it's just like a little dead one. One that your body can easily beat up in a corner. Oh, your flu virus? You ain't look so tough. Ugh, kick him. Ugh, get him. The white blood cells from that anime come in. The ones with the huge boobs. Sorry, it's not me, it's the anime, alright? They give you a tutorial. That is essentially what they're doing. And sometimes I'm bad at tutorials. Puts down sunglasses. They fall off my nose onto the ground. Those were Warby Parkers. Those are actually like very cheap sunglasses. I'm the video game journalist playing a Cuphead tutorial. In terms of my prowess sometimes. At fighting off diseases. I'm glad vaccines are real, because if they weren't, I would have died from something so stupid already. I know for sure. Like an ear infection when I was like 8. That probably would have killed me. I know I've only had an ear infection once, but I think I would have died to it if I didn't live in the modern age. As bad as that one guy in the Cuphead tutorial? Precisely as bad as that guy in the Cuphead tutorial. Or that guy playing Doom. And he was like, guys, I promise I'm better at the game now. You can't... Listen, I know it was bad in the Polygon video, but you cannot keep making fun of me. That was a big news story for some reason, a big video in the video game journalism community. People were like, how are these people the ones we're trusting to review the quality of our entertainment when they are so bad at video games? I definitely would have died. I'm allergic to so much shit. Yeah, absolutely. Like, hay fever comes around, I sneeze to death. Back in the old days. Without, like, Allegra, I'm dead. Goodbye, everyone. St. Peter rolls up. Let's see what killed him, oh. Really? Like, a particulate off of a plant got into your nose and you died? You sneezed to death, you say? Yeah, that was it. I don't know what to tell you, St. Pete. It got me. Those plants are rough out there. You ought to tell God about that. I think something's broken. I'm so bad at FPS games on control. I'm bad at FPS games, and that's the end of the sentence. Oh, did we get to the end of the song? All right, back. I gotta scroll back up to this one. I think. Yeah. Hey, get out of here! Stop! All right, there we go. I'm like allergic to my own body fluid. I'm so broken. The song doesn't even have a title. How do you even look for this? The creator doesn't have a title. Is this that guy that I've been talking about? Cult. I've talked about a creator with this whole similar thing. I don't know if this is the original guy, but I've talked about this an artist who does a similar thing where they just go they don't title anything. It's a blank space, and that's the gimmick. I don't know if this is the one, but from the way people are talking about it in the comments, it might be. So you know what? Cool to see that if it is them, that they're still doing stuff. How's this panel looking? It's looking alright. Yeah, that's like a good panel. I actually like how this is turning out. Which is not... I liked how all of these panels have turned... I've actually gotten like every panel on here pretty much on the first draft, which never happened. Am I getting good at art, guys? Is this... Can that happen? I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready for that kind of responsibility. Actually knowing what I'm doing? Just like subconsciously? I don't know, dude. Take me back to when I couldn't even figure out how to draw an eyeball. I'm more comfortable with that state of being. Improvement. I don't know. Maybe this is just... Is my sick brain actually good at art? Is that what I'm learning? No, he's good at art. Put him down. That was the sound of a elephant rifle being shot into my room. They do vocals and then cover them themselves with a Vocaloid. Interesting. My ad blocker has been updated. What? Don't expose me on stream. Don't do that. What ad blocker? I don't have an ad blocker. Shut up. And then the final aux track from Mask. Lemon Demon. Mask, if people haven't told you before, I'll say it again. You got good taste, kid. You stick with me. We'll go places. And by that I mean to my playlist, where I can save all of these songs again. I already listened to these, I just don't save them. You skipped one, did I? Oh, I did. Let me just pause that. Alright, that'll be next. How does Neil do literally everything so well? I don't understand. No, that's not how his eyes look. That's much too large. Smaller eyes. You don't want to even be able to fit a dagger in there. I don't think this is right, though. I gotta adjust this. I think I might need to move this line, perhaps? Just as I was talking about improving things on the first draft. No, hold on, we got this. I can figure it out. Nobody panic. Everyone shut up. Telephone is very nostalgic to me. You have that emotion? No, don't talk about ancient aliens. Oh, Christ. What am I, watching TV with my dad? I think it's pretty interesting how the History Channel just has this whole subsection of its content where it just lies to everyone about things. Like, it just tries to tell you for at least several hours a day that there is an alien in your house right now. Ancient aliens, we've been here the whole time, yeah. But, like, they don't know that. The people writing books certainly do not know that, for sure. I think this page is looking good, guys. What do you think? We got like an hour to spare. I mean, I am in my... History Channel be wacky after 10 p.m.? I think they're playing to the Adult Swim crowd at that point. They're just trying to mess with stoners. Bro. What? Look outside. What are you talking about? You see that? What are you talking about? There's like an alien out there, dude. I just learned about it. They made the pyramids. They gave Leonardo DiCaprio his inventions. You mean Da Vinci? No. Oh. Alright. I'm gonna stop talking to you now. Alright, dude, your loss. I don't think so. Did you beat Slender? No. Not yet. I've been ill, so I have not streamed in a bit. I could do some Slender later today. Some Slonderman. Oh yeah, oh look at his hair. I can make my character bald too, just one layer at a time. BRB? No. I forbid you from leaving. And now you're there. You're stuck here. So take that, basically, is what I'm saying to you. Don't play the song yet? Maybe I will. You know, forget. Well, he thinks he runs my stream here, this guy. What the hell is he doing? Go mask, only stay. Yeah, exactly. You think you're running around with, like, a mask? With legs? When's the last time you saw a mask with legs? I ain't never seen one. Actually, that's not true. I've seen some of those things. What is those things? They wear them on their head. And it's like a little person sitting on their head. And it's got like little drawstrings. And like if you like pull on the drawstring, it like lifts its arms up. I've seen these. I've seen these. I don't know where, but it's in my brain. Have you not seen Digital Circus? Yeah, I have seen Digital Circus. You know this. We talked about the best characters. And how none of them are Jax. Frick that guy. Give him the aux cable, he now runs the sound. No, he does not. I run the sound. Seen a mask with legs. Does that count? Do ribbons count as legs? Does ribbons is legs, perhaps? The rumor not defined yet. New studies required. Alright, I think we did it, guys. We got a page of line. I'm gonna go back to Xenoblade for a second while he's not here. And he walks with them? Does that count? Alright, let's open up another page. I can't believe how quickly this page actually came out. Like, all these poses just kind of worked. That was nice. It was refreshing to actually do this page. If a mask is a head, then ribbons are legs. I'll deal with your cartoony logic for now. Purely because it is a cartoon that we're talking about here. What did I do for this one? Oh yeah. Subject to change. That's how you know you're working with a professional, ladies and gentlemen. I don't even know what I'm doing. Alright, we'll keep that there. Maybe I can do another page that I've thumbnailed out. Where are they? I think they're here. Yup. Yeah, we got some more pages we could do. Is he pulling her out of a dumpster? It's more like a cellar type thing. So I was going to try and change that to make that conveyed a little clearer as well. Which page do I want to do? We got two that we can choose from. We can do this page, or we can do this page. Let's call them A and B. Which one looks more interesting to you guys? On a fundamental level here, just based on the vibes of what's going on in the panel. I'll let you pick one. Looks like a dumpster? Yeah, I gotta fix it. I'll fix it later. That's why it's subject to change. I'm fixing it. It's not done yet. I know it looks like a dumpster. B, alright, we got one vote for B. One vote for B. Oh, wait a sec. I'm drinking water again, so I needed a stalling opportunity. No, I just gotta take my bong rip. There we go. You have no proof that was what I was not doing. Play it? Alright, but first, Mask, you have to vote. Do you want me to thumbnail A or B between these two pages? Which one do you think looks a little bit more interesting? Just based on the panels here. Okay, I need more menthol. I know a dude who has redeems room to rip his 420 on stream. Twitch is crazy in how much they don't even care about what happens sometimes and how much they super care about other things. Guarantee if that dude who rips 420s on his stream showed one nipple, even his own, banned for a week, if not permanently. Alright, we'll do B. File open. Canadian, so it's legal for him? Yeah, that's fair. They get away with all that fun stuff up there. Those wacky Canadians. We're over here with it merely decriminalized, which is like, what are you even... That's like the halfway. Just commit. He's a VTuber, so does he have an animation for it? Because that'd be sick. I would love to see that. Got like a bong asset folder. I want to see this. No, he should, though. He definitely should. I'd even make it. You could just hear him. Oh god, why does this always happen to me? Can we just, like, have nice things? Why does it snap to everything? Stop. Dude, fine. You're going over here. You're going over here. Wait, do I have a setting on for this? Object. Snap to other frame burrow. Yeah, don't do that. Alright, thank goodness. Found it. Model goes weird for a moment because he's using facial tracking, so his eyes close, his mouth opens weird. Cheeseburger or chicken sandwich with burger buns. I mean, I've been more of a chicken over a beef guy lately. But only if it's a spicy one. If it's not spicy, a burger is an old reliable choice. I think that's the general consensus, and I think I'm a part of it. Give me that burger. Unless the chicken be spicy. Not spicy? Oh, you gotta get burger. In that case, cheeseburger's cheaper. In that case, it's also just better. Like, universally. Why are you snapping to the thing again? Stop, dude. You're not. Oh, there it is. Snap. Don't snap. It's still doing it. 5 diamonds, yo. Let's go. Mining in Minecraft. It's more likely than you think. Alright, what does this thing do? I got this being... These two on the bottom are... furled out. So these gotta go like this. This one... gotta go like here. Minecraft addict yarn. Or jeweler yarn. Or jeweler spelled with J-U-L-L. J-U-U-L? What? Joel? Joel is nothing. Jewel, however, is something. Not addicted, just want to have a stack of diamonds so we can have good armor. That's always a good call to make the diamond what with the armor and such. File save as. What one would this be? This is 2. I just do 1. Unknown order 2. This would be unknown order 3. Unknown order 4. File save as. Find it relaxing to strip mine? Yeah, it's a pretty good thing. It's like, I imagine it's a good thing for, like, in the similar way that showering is, where you just do that repetitive physical activity, and your mind can wander. You probably come up with your best ideas while you're doing strip mining in Minecraft. Just do any repetitive thing. And then your subconscious is like, you know what I'm gonna do? Come up with the dopest shit ever. For no reason. Can't even stop me. Here I go. What's that? Dog riding a jet ski. Oh, that's in your brain now. It's gotta happen. You want it now. It's real in your mind. Come with some good stuff for D&D, like a dog riding a jet ski. I also copy-pasted nothing. I forget that I have to do that. Alright, here we go. Hello, Steak. I almost called you by your full government name. Sorry. Hello, Steak. I almost middle named you. Steak Bits, you get down here right now. Also, hello. Hope y'all doing well. Nice. Nice to see you. Hello. Have a good lurk, unless I manage to drag you in to conversation by saying something incendiary. We'll see what happens. I usually manage to at least draw something out of him. At least once. We'll see if I can manage. Gonna buy a sheesh burger. That's probably not what you intended for me to say, but that's how I read that. I will still hear you. Well, that's ominous. God. You're welcome. Hey, I'm 23. Anything I say is not cringe yet, alright? I'm not old. I can still say your dumb Zoomer memes because guess what? I, too, am Zoomor. I'm just part of the Vine generation as opposed to the TikTok one. Dare I call it the cooler half of the Zoomer populace? I know you guys also exist and deserve rights or something, but it's like, I can vote, so eat my shorts. Shut your young mouth, how dare you? I can say all sorts of stupid stuff and people are like still okay with it. The privilege of being a young man. Oops, that's not where that goes. Get out of here. When you're broken A body, will kick your. You'll have to find me. I mean, you know my address, so that's not too far out of the ordinary. If it were to happen, I just open up that box of cookies, or what I assume to be them, and there's Garrow punching me with a comedically large boxing glove, like they're the Joker. Find you? No, don't do it. It was a joke. I know you can easily. I know it'd be very easy. Don't do it, please. Please don't do it. In a cookie tin, I will wait. You're gonna wait inside those cookie tins? I might not even open that if it's in a tin. One of those grandma cookie tins that people buy and then just have in their house for like decades until they remember that they have them. It might take you a while to be revealed. Watch a doorbell ring in the next 5 minutes. Joke's on you. My doorbell's been broken for years. This is a knock-only household. And it has been for a long time. Frankly, I prefer it that way. Although I don't know how much of that is just Stockholm Syndrome. Maybe we should just get like a ring doorbell. Those are pretty useful for package thievery, although in the suburbs it does not happen pretty often. But it has happened, just not often. This makes the ringing doorbell extra scary. You're right. If a doorbell rang on this house, I would be immediately running to go confront a specter. The specter of the doorbell that broke. The one that died. We have a dead door. As dead as a doorknob? No, dead as a doorbell. Or is it doornail? They say doornail, right? They don't say doorknob. I don't know what old phrases are. I'm 23, I'm hip. I say stuff like hip. And I don't mean something that I am liable to break in the next 5 years or so. Alright, which panel do we do? I like the profile shots of this guy. He's been looking like... I've been drawing this dude too sexy. Like I'm looking at him now as a straight dude, and I'm like, you know what? I just like drawing this dude now. That's an attractive gentleman. I'm also not one of those people, like I'm doing a bit here, but I've seen people genuinely get obsessed with their own OCs on Twitter, and I'm like, oh my god, do you not even see what you look like to other people? You look like a big cringer, my guy. There's a funny, like, there's a response image that people send to them where it's like Lord Farquaad from the Shrek movie, saying the line, look, the ogre has fallen in love with the princess, but the text on it is, the artist has fallen in love with their own OC. That is a good response image. I like that one. Google Maps says I could be there in 14 hours and 3 minutes. And that's just the jogging path, too. It's great. I haven't even tried to factor in the traffic one. That's just if you're walking. Going at the speed of Garrow. God, my throat is on fire. I need so many more menthol tablets. I am going to get stopped in public. They're gonna breathalyze me. I'm gonna fail. It does show up on a breathalyzer. I looked it up earlier because I was curious. It does. It's real. You could raise your BAC just by eating lozenges. I do imagine, like I said, there's probably a lot. You know, I was just saying I drew this guy well, and now I gotta... Maybe that was just that one page was blessed with the first draft magic. Now I need to open up a reference thing again? How about pork with peppers, zucchini, and white rice? That is a weird burger that you've bought. Can't be sophisticated and take a train. Oh, they ran out of burgers. Okay. I thought you were just going for some kind of like weird deconstructed type thing. Some kind of hipster burger. Honestly, the pork and zucchini and peppers does sound better for you than like a school cheeseburger. So maybe this was a blessing in disguise. I would go to town on some freaking pork with peppers and zucchini right now. Some white rice. Well, the white rice, you can take it or leave it. White rice is just a vessel for other stuff, like sauce. Or peppers, for example. A sauce. I had good white rice? Apparently not. I wouldn't doubt it. Believe it or not, upstate New York does not have many eating establishments where that is the specialty. I gotta raise his eyes, I think. Well, just the eye, not the eyebrow. Make it smaller a bit. Yeah, fit that on your face. Yeah, now you got an eyeball that works with your proportions. Are you getting the cheese curd? That's right, I gotta fucking buy that shit. Keep forgetting. I'm kind of glad I didn't buy it the other day. We were talking about it, because it probably would have showed up, and I probably would have been sick, and there's literally nothing... There's not a worse idea for content than doing a food eating and taste testing stream when you can't taste anything and your mouth hurts to move and speak out of. So, you know, maybe it's for the best that I forgot. But now I will buy them today. And they will arrive. Cheese. Like that guy from Top Gear said. I almost said Top Gun. Which is not what he's from. Man, I love the old Top Gear show. That's some good stuff. Not the American one, obviously. I've been going 2 minutes, so it's gonna somehow in pain. What do you mean? Play the music? Everyone has so many demands. Is this what streaming is like? I hate everything. We already played this one. Why did I open this one up again? BRB, alright. Mass, can you resend the one that I skipped? Because I don't know if I can find it without clicking through all these links again. Oh, is it here? Never mind, I found it. Alright, good. I got it. Don't even worry about it. That's what bots are for? I don't know how to do that. It's different. 2 are the same. Oh, okay. So you're doing this on purpose. You're trying to incept this into my brain. What is a cover? Oh. Oh, that's right. That's what you were talking about. I feel like we've been making a lot of progress this stream, which is unusual. Usually I feel like I get like half a panel done for an entire stream. I did like 4 already. And I'm working on more of them. This is nuts. The good at art arc. He actually gets things done. Like never before. Here it is. Okay, thank you. What band did I think this was? I remember hearing this song and always thinking it was not who it actually is. I think this was like an Arctic Monkey song or something? I don't know. Probably not. I just always remember this band has a very long name, and I always mistake them for somebody else. You skipped this one, okay. What is playing right now is not the cover. What did I get? Oh yeah, this definitely, yeah, now, yeah, this is for sure a different version of the song. I gotta say, initial impressions, I prefer the actual vocalist to this particular Vocaloid that they have chosen to go with. This is a particularly, in my opinion, grating Vocaloid voice pack that they have used. Maybe that's the point, and I'm just a boomer in regards to this particular song. Alright, it's getting better when they layer it over top of itself. I'm a sucker for harmonies. My favorite band is the Beatles, which is like their whole thing that got them popular in the first place. That's my theory anyway. Not their surrealism or their pioneering of the classic rock genre. No, I think it's just the fact they had some dope harmonies. They could have sung anything and people would have eaten it up back in the day. So long as they did it like that. Put Lennon and McCartney on the track. They'll make it sound angelic. Some Harrison in there. Ringo can be there too if he wants, but you know, it's fine. Ezra messaged me an hour ago and I didn't notice. And now you are facing repentance for your transgressions? Oh god, I take it back. This is the most grating Vocaloid I've ever heard in my life. Now I fell back to sleep. That is my ideal response to any potential social misstep. Just like, no, didn't even have to worry about it. Just fell asleep. Alright, now I'm gonna go back to Xenoblade, and when I look back in my chat room, there better not be another link. Alright, we're in the clear. Kiki is here. I did read the emote. I cheated. Don't think I remembered. I would never remember anything. It's against my religion. I'm a forgetitarian. Wait, that sounds like I eat them. I'm a forget-scaparian. A forgetsgen? Hold on. There's something happening. The joke will happen. I think forgetsgen is the closest I'm getting to a joke out of that so far. I'm gonna take control of your music. I was no problem, ask. It would be different if you had bad taste, but you usually don't. And so I permit it. I can play some of my music that I found recently. I don't think you guys would want to hear though. I mean, the music's good. It's just its point of origin is a little suspect. I told you guys I was being seeded by the lewd Steam game community. I put one rhythm game song from a particularly lascivious source on my playlist, and now they just won't leave me alone. People say the TikTok algorithm is bad. Freaking, I did it once. I added one weirdo song to my playlist on YouTube, and now they're all freaking, they won't let me go. Constant recommendation. So what did I do? I added a second one. And what did that do? It confirmed to them, at least in their eyes, that I am looking for this kind of content. I'm not. I don't want it. The song is good, though. I might play it. It's a good one. That's how I found out about that's how I found out about that site with the or that game with the furries and their website with job openings. Actually, it was another YouTube recommendation. Oh, Azure applied to the job I suggested. Nice. Yeah, that's I found their entire website because of this whole YouTube algorithm hole that they've shoved me into. Probably a poor word choice for this particular circumstance, but that's what it feels like. And now that I just keep getting recommended songs from all sorts of fun sources. Muse Dash? No. Far worse. Muse Dash is not what you would call an adult video game. It just has some suggestive content occasionally. I'm talking full on, like, you know what I'm saying, and I'm not even gonna say it. We love Muse Dash here. I have not played Muse Dash. I have heard good things though. Been listening to Lovecraftian Yule songs recently. I think you talked about this before. It sounds familiar. I feel like we've brought this up. I have. But I haven't bought the DLC. I wish I knew anything about it at all. Alright, let's draw an eyeball, shall we? Careful everyone, back up. I'm drawing an eyeball. It's in profile, so it's not like I'm doing a 2/3 kind of thing. That's when you gotta be really careful. They call in the eyeball disposal team. Diffusal team? Not a disposal team. You gotta diffuse it before you dispose it. Disposal it. I wouldn't even know what to do with a bomb if I diffused it. Where would I dispose of it? I'd probably just take it to that little, like, cell phone battery receptacle outside of the Best Buy. I wouldn't know where else to put it. Where do you put bombs? Play the same songs over and over. That's like me with the free version of Geometry Dash back in middle school. I would not pay for any of that, and I would just play like the same 2 demo tracks over and over. 2 or 3, I forget how many exactly there were. Does his face look weird to anybody else? What's going on here? His eyebrows positioned weird. A little farther back, maybe? Maybe his front bangs, perhaps? Or whatever you would call this, his swoop. Yeah, I think his head needs more volume, actually. So let's do that for my man. Turn his 3 head into a 4 head. Get him in front of a piano. Start giving him a 5, 6, 7, 8 head, maybe. Maybe his fro head is on swole mode? Let me try filing that down. Which is probably a procedure you could actually get. I know they do that for, like, your chin. If you think your chin is too big. They'll just file down the bone. Which is a lot better, at least, than it is for what they do to extend your chin. They take a little bone fragment, or like, probably not a bone fragment, but like an insert, and they screw it into your bone. And then you just have a fake part of your chin that is just like Iron Man-esque attached into you. It's affixed to you with cybernetic parts. That's what they do for plastic surgery, I know. It's just weird to think about. They're like the same thing they do for practical hip surgeries, or stuff like that. Like screwing in parts that you are, quite frankly, just replacing. They're just doing that for your dang chin. To make it look bigger. Can you imagine if Jay Leno got a chin extending surgery? Tap him on the shoulder, you'd have to duck when he turned around. Walking around like a pelican. He'd look like that Fairly Odd Parents character, for real, for real. You all know who I'm talking about. Video. Oh my god, it never stopped. No, it's just... Crimson Chin, absolutely. What is this? Why is it 6 seconds long? Alright, Mask, you have music privileges, you no longer have video privileges. Anymore. I'm gonna throw that out there. I'm sorry, it had to be this way. There's a zero tolerance policy for things I don't understand, and therefore things that scare me. I haven't felt a sensation watching a video like that since I saw that video that was, what is it called, the hand thing? Yeah, that video. Have you guys seen that video? It's pretty freaking weird. Pretty freaking weird. I got the same energy from that video as I did from the hand thing. You knew full well what you were sending. Let me just see if I look up the hand thing and official. Oh yeah, hand thing, original video. There it is. What a horrifying video. Man, speaking of the Fairly Odd Parents, I wish Butch Hartman wasn't such a weirdo and a loser. He made such a good children's show. I watched like all the episodes of Fairly Odd Parents back as a lad. I watched the Jimmy Timmy Power Hour because if you were there, that was the thing at the time for cartoons. As a cultural milestone. I feel like people who never even watched that know what it was. Did all of the Fairly Odd Parents characters look awful in the Jimmy Neutron style? Yes, but we watched it anyway. Music. I did say you still had music privileges, so I guess that's on me. For being caught off guard by this. Nah, I don't know if I like that little strand there. Let's get that out of here. Death to that stranding. VVVVito? I do like that. You've piqued my interest. Maybe I'll click on that. So far, sounds like it's sampling that one French accordion. This gray cat is going to freaking kill me, brother. I don't know what's up with his face. Something here with the nose, I think. looks better. Yeah, it turns out that good at art thing was a temporary buff. We might reclaim it later. It's on cooldown, that's true. It's my ult, I used it without even knowing it. It's like Winston's ult in Overwatch. You don't even know that you're using it because it's so bad most of the time. But occasionally, it's good. Oh yeah. Alright, back. Speaking of cooldown. It appears Mask's links are on cooldown for a second, so I'll bring up the music. While I still can. Why does this eye look so bad? Maybe it's too small. I don't know what's up with his face. I need to figure this out. Something about it. No, he has another one. Bang, no. I'm bleeding internally. On an emotional level, I mean. I don't even know why I'm drawing these details on the ear. They're not even gonna be here. This is like the bleed zone. It gets cut off there. Really, that was not my same recommendations? I don't think so. I don't think there's been any repeats so far. I think I would remember. Alright, I'm gonna merge all these line art layers against my better judgment and see if I can just futz around with it. See if I can't get something decent to come out of it. Forehead is too small still. I know that's usually an issue that I have, but I figured it might just be ignorable this time. Remember the bird's teachings don't zoom too much? I do whatever I want. I've been an artist for pretty much as long as I've been alive. We have different methodologies, me and the freaking bird. I got a bird for you. Whoopah! That's my middle finger. You didn't even see it. I zoom out enough anyways. Zoom constantly. Reverse psychology. Does not work. I would have done it anyways. I will say, her talks about hue and value, and what I believe is called... What was the other one? You got hue, you got... Well, hold on. Yeah, you got hue. You got value. What was the other one? I forget. Oh yeah, it was saturation, I believe. Yeah, that's the other one. Those are pretty good. I do enjoy that the breakdown of that topic because it's a very complex one, and I think she did a decent job at that one. It's a hard one to tackle. I'm still not entirely keen on color temperature. I meant that I hope the songs on the YouTube list were my YouTube recommendations. I don't know. I don't want to get my secret. What secrets do you got? I guess if you told me, they wouldn't be secrets now, would they? Ezra was set to watch, but Mr. Kitty has decided to change the channel. Sat on the keyboard. Freaking cats always be doing that. And cables, too. They love cables. I don't even own a cat, but every time I go to my uncle's house, they love messing around with cables. It's like, you were gonna get electrocuted, would you not? They're like birds. They just go to the most electrical thing in the area, and they just like to just freaking spaz out on it. Just go absolutely hog wild. Power lines, outlets, cords, all of it. Excuse me. Hold on, 140, 120. I gotta check. Alright, this isn't what I was trying to think of. Where is the song that I keep flipping out about? Yeah. I'm gonna skip to that one. Yes. Agnes Castle night theme. The song that makes me want to play Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Haven't done it yet. It's funny because Xenoblade has a habit of making some of their best songs like very sparsely available in the game. And apparently in Xenoblade Chronicles 3, you don't even hang out in the area this, like, song's day theme plays in for it to even cycle to nighttime unless you wait there for, like, 20 minutes on purpose. If you just proceed as the game would expect you to during a normal playthrough, you're in and out in, like, 10 minutes. And you never hear this. It's, like, so stupid how they always do that. To their best songs. They had Unfinished Battle. In Xenoblade Chronicles 1, it became a meme that the game wouldn't even let you finish the song. Because, like, as soon as the cutscene plays like a third of the song, and then it goes straight into the typical enemy battle theme. It's ridiculous. And that song is great! Next game for variety streamer Zotan. The next game, if I beat Slenderman in a timely fashion, you know, before the heat death of the universe, is going to be Lies of P. Specifically because Swan was simping so hard for this lady I have not seen. And I do like Dark Souls games. I think it's about time I show my Dark Souls prowess on stream. I could just buy Dark Souls 3 on Steam and then just show y'all how freaking goated with the sauce I am. But I would rather it be a game I have not experienced. But I want to play Lies of P because it's a Souls-like. It's basically Bloodborne 2, according to everybody. And I want to play it. And there's a hot lady, apparently, waiting for me at the end as a reward. So it's like, what am I even doing here? Zotan, you know where to buy Xenoblades for the Switch cheap? That's the mask. I have no idea. There's like a whole thing for Xenoblade Chronicles 2 physical copies being expensive because they didn't print a lot of them. It was weird. It's not a game you would expect to have a scarcity issue, but they did. And Xenoblade Chronicles 1, I don't know. Nintendo, they're like... Monolith Soft and the Xenoblade games are like in a weird second-party relationship with Nintendo, because Monolith Soft develops the Zelda games too these days, so they're like in with Nintendo. So I imagine their games are going to be, you know, like, basically full price for a long time, because that's how Nintendo does what they do. That's just what they are these days. And stop typing thirst at me, by the way. It's true, but I don't need to be reminded. I have an NSFW Twitter account. Alright? I don't need you people. I know that I'm a degenerate. You should all be thankful, because when I get affiliate, and I release the account, you'll just get to see more art of all these characters, and I know you'll be looking. We know we want to see. I know you'll be looking at it. You'll be freaking glancing left and right, and up and down, and to the center. The revamp's going well, though. What the revamp entails is that I was deleting a bunch of the old bad posts. Not like bad as in content-wise, but bad in terms of quality. They're like some stuff from when I was 18 that was on that account before I deleted it. And I was much worse at art than I am now when I was 18. Like, shockingly so. It's amazing what 5 years will do. So I deleted a bunch of the old bad art, and I'm gonna redo them and repost them, essentially. And the account is gonna be reborn! I've already made a few things for it. But when I release it, I would like there to be a little bit more content for it, so that people actually have stuff to see on it. This is all assuming you guys don't find it in the midst of my revamping efforts, by the way. You could just actually find me out before I even get to do this. But I have new stipulations. Before, the code of conduct was that if you found it, I would just let you type it in chat with no context. Now the code of conduct is if you find it, you can DM me to let me know that you found it, but don't publicly leak it. That's what I ask you. That's all I ask. That is the new updated code of conduct. You can say, I know your secret. I'll be like, oh shit. I gotta get out. I gotta move country again. I'm gonna join Snowed. That guy knows what's up. He knows how to disappear. Creeper just killed me. Ain't that just the way? In the words of that kid from Over the Garden Wall, ain't that just the way? I love that show so much. If you guys haven't watched Over the Garden Wall, you really should at least once or 8 times in your life, like I have. I watch it like 3 times a year. It's so short, it's like just watching a movie. The whole series. It's a mini-series. It's on Hulu, I think, these days. It's like the perfect season for it. It's still autumn, it counts. Actually, I don't think I watched it this year. I gotta watch freaking Over the Garden Wall, brother. I just reminded myself. I didn't finish it. It's so short. How do you not finish it? You watch it like an hour. I'm the highwayman. Where is it? Where's what? Potential names? At a friend's house? Okay. I'm the highwayman. I'll knock you out, drag you off the road, steal your shoes from off your feet. That guy's my favorite character. I'm the highwayman, and I make ends meet. He's good. Zotan, NSFW. No, I would not. You would have found it already. If I was that, let's say, laissez-faire about my naming conventions. Zotan 18. I'm gonna give you this right now. It does not have Zotan in there. I know I feel like I shouldn't have to say that because nobody's found it yet. I feel like that would be the first avenue people take. Is looking up my actual username. Zotateen. What a mouthful that would have been. Underscores. Oh, there's a space between the underscore too. That would be a way to throw people off. They don't expect a space and an underscore. Usually it's one or the other. Zotan. Oh no, he did it. You found me. I was Zotan the whole time. I was lying to you guys. That is my NSFW account. Shit. No, it says explicitly on my YouTube channel that I am not Zotan. I did not make the Anka dance meme video. Although I wish I did. would have made like thousands of dollars off of that. What was Zotan obsessed with at the age of 18? I mean, you won't find my 18-year-old stuff now. I deleted most of those pieces. Feet for sure, possibly armpits. You shut your... You first of all, put that mirror away while you're talking to me, alright? And then try again. Muscle mommies and short sex. Now that's just true. That is true. And I think that's been the same since I was 18. Yeah, for sure. Probably since back then too. Midna, I would say you're onto something, but I'll give you this. I did have Midna pieces on there. They are gone. I am redoing those. They are not up yet. And I don't know if I can even post a single Midna piece, like, until I tell you guys what the account is. Because if I do, I feel like you guys will just be searching the Midna on Twitter until you just like, oh, there he is. I found that's his art style. Got him. We got him. And like a red light laser reticle will appear on my forehead. So I don't know. I feel like I'm going to intentionally withhold the Midna pieces until I know you guys are not looking, until I catch you lacking, or until the account is fully revealed. I feel like I have to do it that way. Oh, it's also that time. It's almost that time, boys. Let's draw one arm for fun while we're on our way out of here. I follow every person that has done Goblin Midna in the last 5 years. Goblin Midna. I tell you, I'd be Goblin Midna any day of the week if she asked me. Anyway, with that said, we are going to end stream. Thank you for stopping by. Tried looking for your alt the other day. I gave up after half an hour. Yeah, it's out there. It's real. It might be a little bit more challenging, actually, because I'm redoing a bunch of this stuff. No Slender? I don't know if I'm well enough to do the Slender today. You lied? I didn't lie. I said I might do Slender today. I had no idea if I was going to do that. Also, I do got some other stuff I gotta do. I have a Discord commission, or a commission for a Discord homie that I gotta work on. That I that I've been delaying a bit too long because of my illnesses. I would like to get that done sooner rather than later. And I would also like to eat about 14 more lozenges, and maybe I'll start to feel like a normal boy again. But with that said, thank you all for coming by. Appreciate you. Feel better? Thank you, I will. Maybe. I don't know. I don't have control over that. I guess I'll just say it and see if the virus inside me decides to agree or not. Later, yep. Same time tomorrow. You know where to find me. Back in the old mine shaft. I'm always hanging around here. Suck down those lozenges. Maybe I will. Thanks for the street. Thank you for coming. We'll be doing more of the same. That's where I am? No! Get out of here! This shaft ain't big enough for the two of us. I throw my pickaxes at you. Bye-bye! That's the wrong letter. God. My face was drooping off. Alright, goodbye for real.